Hello, boys and girls. Let's get started with this week's new study, amphibians. Bit of a funny word that. Let's try and say it together. Amphibians. I wonder if you know what an amphibian is. Remember our central idea. Animals have different characteristics which help them survive. So let's see what helps an amphibian survive. What are unique about their characteristics, and what makes amphibians different from reptiles? So firstly, let's list some amphibians. The frog, the toad, the salamander, the newt, the Sicilian. What are unique about their characteristics? Well, when an amphibian is born, they usually live in the water, and as they grow into adults, they spend most of their time on the land. They are unique because they have a very thin layer of skin, which has no scales and no hair to protect them. Amphibians like to swim in the water, and most of them have 4 legs. Amphibians lay their eggs in the water, and after which they leave their babies to look after themselves. Imagine if our mummies and daddies didn't help look after us. Oh, that would be very difficult. As the babies grow up, their bodies go through some very big changes. This is called metamorphosis. Can you say that big word? It's very tricky. Metamorphosis. Wow. This means that amphibians completely transform from the way they are born to when they are grown up. When they are first born, they breathe through their gills and only stay in the water. Once they grow up, they breathe with their little lungs and they go onto the land. They do need to stay nice and close to the water to make sure they always keep their skin wet. This helps their little lungs to breathe. Most amphibians start as herbivores, and then as they grow older, they become carnivores. Herbivores are when they only eat plant-based foods, and carnivores is when they eat things like little insects and bugs. They use their long, sticky tongue to catch their dinner. Delicious. So make sure you don't confuse amphibians and reptiles. Last week you learned all about reptiles and how unique they are. And this week you now know that amphibians and reptiles are very different. They are unique in their own way. Well, thanks all, and that's from me. Happy learning.